A very good morning to all of you. This is Neef Goswami welcoming you all in a live and interactive session which you're watching at PM eVidya channel number 6 to 12 and of course on our official YouTube channels which are NCERT official and NCERT PM eVidya class 6 to 12. This is our virtual lab session. Virtual labs, we have talked a lot about it. So the virtual lab is an online platform that simulates a real world environment. It lets students and researchers conduct experiments and perform procedures on a computer or other device without needing physical equipment or a dedicated lab space. Some key features are you can practice without any risk, assess expensive equipment and of course learn from anywhere. But today we are going to take up grade 9 subject mathematics, and the topic that we are going to perform is demonstration of simulation on factorization of polynomials. Yes, the same one is flashing on your screen. And to elaborate this, I have as a guest in the studio Dr. A.B. Qayoom Ganai, who is an academic consultant at CIET NCERT New Delhi. Sir, a very warm welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. So, before we begin this session, I would like to introduce our sign language interpreter as well, who you can see just beside me on your screen, who is Dev. Dev, a very warm welcome to this virtual lab session. But before we start, here's a piece of information for all our viewers, and that is, if you have any question regarding the session, you can directly call us on our phone number, which is flashing on your screen, that is 8800440559. With that, if you want to send us any feedback, any suggestion which is important for us for the improvement of the session, you can directly write us on our phone number, on our mail ID, which is diksha.training@ciet.nic.in. And as I mentioned, our YouTube channels at the beginning. So if you're watching us via our YouTube channels, you can directly ask your questions in the live chat box, and that facility is available there. So let's start the session. Let's begin the session because it's going to be an interesting one. And the first question that I would like to ask from our expert Qayoom sir. So what we are going to discuss in this factorization of polynomials, what exactly it is?
Right. So this is an important topic. If we can talk about this early classes like 8th, 9th, we start this topic. Yeah, this is the polynomial. First we would like to explain what is a polynomial, and then we will say how to factorize this polynomial, and what are the techniques that we can factorize this polynomial, what is the factorization, and what is the these factors, what are these factors, that will be explaining later. So first of all, I would like to share my this screen like this. Let's suppose we have a mathematical expression x square plus 5x plus 6. This is a mathematical expression. Okay, we say a mathematical expression is said to be a polynomial in which we combine, which is obtained by combining variables. You can see x is a variable here and constants are here 5 and 6. Combining these variables and constants with the help of arithmetic operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication. So this expression is known as polynomial. Okay. Now we will see when what are some conditions that we will see this is actually a polynomial. Let us see this variable x. If it has a power, a negative power, then we will say it is not. This is a condition. It is these exponents. Exponents of the variables should be always non-negative. It should not be negative, and it should be a non-negative integer, integral value, not a half value like this, like root x, that is equal to actually x power 1 by 2. There should be no exponent like these fractions, no exponent like this negative value, and these are the main conditions. Or we can say this variable should never come in the denominator. This is actually equal to the first condition. So these are the conditions we have to keep in mind while expressing a mathematical expression as a polynomial. So now we have understood that this mathematical expression is a polynomial, and we will see if there is only a single term like this, for example 2x. This is a single term, this is known as monomial. If there are two terms, for example 3x square plus 4y, there are two terms. These are two terms. This is known as a binomial. And here you can see there are two variables involved.
Got it.
X and Y. So it is known as a binomial in two variables. This is a polynomial or a trinomial. There are three terms. It is known as a trinomial in one variable. There are two variables. Okay. And this term where we do not find the variable with the this constant or number, this is known as a constant term. And if we find a variable with the this multiplied to the constant, this constant is then known as a coefficient of this variable. See here x square, here is 1 actually multiplied to this x square. So 1 is known as coefficient of. If there is no, we are not seeing any number multiplied to this x square or any variable, then automatically there is 1 multiplied to this number, and that 1 is known as coefficient. If I talk about what is the coefficient of x square, you will say 1 is the coefficient of the x square and 5 is coefficient of x, and this is constant term, this 6. Now I would like to show you how to factorize. Now factorize, actually we are going to factorize this polynomial. What is factorization? You can remember 6 can be written as 2 into 3.
Yes.
2 and 3 are the numbers which exactly divide this 6 and leaving remainder 0. So we say 2 is a factor of 6 and 3 is a factor of 6. Likewise, we have this polynomial x square plus 5x plus 6. We will find some smaller polynomial which will exactly divide this polynomial, and that will be the factor of this polynomial, like as we have seen here. Same is the case with these polynomials. So for that, what we will do one thing. The middle term we will take, it is the coefficient we will take, it is 5, and we will see multiplication of the x coefficient of x square and the constant term. Coefficient of x square is 1, right? 1 into 6, that is 6, and we will see what is the middle term. Middle term is 5. So we will write 5 equal to, in such a way that the two numbers, we will write sum of the two numbers or subtraction of the two numbers equal to 5, so that the multiplication of those two numbers should be equal to this 6.
Okay.
So I can find two numbers, 2 plus 3 equal to 5, but 2 into 3 equal to 6. So in this way we have to break this 5. In such a way, the multiplication of those two numbers should be equal to this 6, and addition of those, or addition or subtraction of those two numbers, should be equal to this term. In this way, I will break this polynomial. We will write x square plus, instead of 5x, I will write 2x plus 3x. 2x plus 3x means 5x. 2x plus 3x. I have broken this middle term.
Got it.
And 3x
plus 6
6 as it is. Now you can see from first two terms there is a common term, that is I can take x out. Here 1x will remain, and from here 1x has been taken out, so 2 will remain inside. Likewise, I will take some this 3 can be taken from this term as well as from this term.
Got it.
I will take 3 out, x will remain here and 2 will remain here, because if I again multiply by 3, it will become 3 into x means 3x, and 3 into 2 equal to 6. Similarly, if I multiply here with this x, it will become x into x, x square, and x into 2, 2x.
Got it.
Okay. Now you can find this is one term and this is another term, but you can find this x plus 2 is here, x plus 2 is here. It is same term, so I will take x plus 2 as common term. Here you will see x remains, and plus in this one 3 remains. We have found this polynomial, we took this polynomial and we reached to this step where we can write this polynomial as a product of two small polynomials. So these two small polynomials are the factors of this polynomial. This polynomial will divide this polynomial exactly, leaving remainder 0. Similarly, this polynomial as well will divide this polynomial, leaving remainder 0. In this way, we can find the factors of a polynomial. This is known as the factorization of a factorization of polynomials.
Absolutely, that's how we simplified the algebraic expression. But sir, this is not a normal session, not a usual one, where we learned about the virtual labs or the virtual lab vertical through Diksha portal. What we are going to discuss in today's session, that the QR code, and to scan the QR code we reach to the simulation. So I just want you to tell all our viewers that what is the procedure exactly.
Today we will be discussing about how to reach to the experiment. We were earlier going through the virtual labs vertical of Diksha, but today we will show these audiences how to reach to the virtual labs through textbook. Okay, for that I will share my screen. I will write diksha.gov.in on my this browser. You can see we have landed into the Diksha portal. Earlier we used to go through this vertical, virtual labs vertical.
True.
But today we will try to go through this textbook. Students can click on this textbook. Here you can find these are some filters. This is a board filter, this is a medium filter, this is a class filter. We will search. Today we are talking about class 9th, so we will put class 9th here. This is a subject filter, mathematics, and we can see there is this old book as well as new book. Ganit Manjari is this new book. We have got it. Today we are talking about it. We will click on this textbook. You can see if you scroll down from the right hand side, you can see all the chapters of this new book are here. Chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 4 and so on. We are going to learn about chapter 4 today. Topic this chapter 4 is exploring algebraic identities. We will click on it. You can see e-textbook and virtual lab content. So first we will click on this e-textbook. You can see this is chapter 4 of textbook. But if we have a physical textbook with us, students have physical textbook, they will also find this QR code on that physical textbook. They will scan this QR code through their mobile phone and they will directly land into the resources in here and they will directly reach to the virtual lab content. They need not to go to the Diksha portal, then searching, then taking filters and all that. They through this QR code they can directly reach to the virtual lab content and other contents as well.
Okay, so if you are a student and you want to access the virtual labs in your on your mobile phone, so you can directly scan this QR code and that will lead you towards that page, the e-textbook or the Diksha portal. At this time around, we are not going to access the Diksha portal directly or the virtual lab vertical through Diksha portal. So that's what sir has been told us. Sir, what is the next step?
Okay, next step, we will go to this virtual lab content. And here is a factorization, that is our topic today. There are two simulations. We are going to perform these simulations. We have reached here into the simulation. Now we will take it into the full screen. It has come here. Now there is a, you can see, to factorize a polynomial. We will factorize this polynomial today through this virtual lab simulation. Let us start. You can see before starting the simulation, I can go to this menu bar where you can see different resources like theory is there, procedure is, animation video and Viva is there. First, students will go to the theory part. They will read all this theory about the topic and then they will go to the procedure part where it is written how to perform this activity. It is all written there. Then if they have further doubts, they can go to the animation video as well, where it is shown step by step how to perform this activity through a video. They can see this video completely and then they can perform the activity. Next, they can go for the Viva, that is quiz, which have 10 questions which we will try to attempt at the last of the session. Now let us go to this simulation. We will go to home page, start here, click here. Here it is written what we are going to learn.
Okay.
Students will read these instructions as well, step what we are going to do. Now see, instruction is here written. Click on the tools to select a blue square with side x units. We will click on the tools button. Here is a square. You can see we will generate a square first.
Okay.
Its sides are x units, so its area will be x into x, that is x square. So area of this square is whose side is x, its area will be x into x, that is x square. You can see here our polynomial is x square plus 4x plus 3. We would like to give the graphical representation to these terms x square, 4x and 3. We will try to represent through these this visualization. You can see x square is here. This is the visualization of x square. Likewise, we would like to make this 4x visual. Now we will put first values. What is each side of this square is x, and what is the area of the square? It is x square units. So click on the next button. Now again we will click on the tools button. To make the this 4x, we have to actually make, first we will make 1x and then we will make another. We will add 1x, 2x, 3x and 4x. Now you can see this is a rectangle whose length is x and width is 1. So its area, as you know, the area of a rectangle is length into width or breadth. So its area will be x into 1, that is x. Likewise, all the 4 are same. So x, this is x, its area, its area is x, its area is x, its area is x. If we add all these 4 rectangles, we get 4x. As you can see in this polynomial, the second term is 4x. So we will add up all these. Next, find, fill the values. You can see in the input box, enter the area of each rectangle. Each area has a rectangle has area of x, and what is the sum of all the areas of rectangles? It is 4x, right?
Got it.
Now click on the next button. We have to get now 3, visualization of 3. So we will take a square of 1 square unit. For that we will draw this square. We will add 3. You can see area of this square is 1, 1 into 1, that is 1 unit, 1 square unit, 1 square unit and 1 square unit. So if we add all the 3, that becomes 3. So area of 1 square unit is 1, and what will be the 3 these squares? It will be 1 plus 1 plus 1, that is 3 square units. Next we will see, we have visualized this polynomial. Now we will try to take all these parts we have made in a one position. Let us drag it here. This is x and these are the 4 x's we will put into it. You can see, and all the 3 these square units we will put it here. You can see this has become a rectangle, actually a big rectangle. Now you can observe all the terms are in this rectangle, those terms are here. Let's observe, this is x square, it is x square. These are 4 x's, and here it is 1x, 2x, 3x and 4x, and there is a constant term, that is 3. Here it is 1, 2 and 3. So this polynomial is visually represented here by a rectangle whose sides you can see, this is x, this is 1, 2 and 3. So total length from this to this point is x plus 3. So length of this whole rectangle is x plus 3. Likewise, its width is x plus 1. So we got a rectangle whose area is x plus 3 whose into x plus 1. But actually this area is representing this polynomial. Actually this is representing this polynomial. Now what will be the enter the length of the rectangle. So if it is saying, let us suppose assume that x equal to 3, we will put the value of x as 3. So what will be the length? It will be x plus 3, that means 3 plus 3. So it will be 6. Enter breadth of the rectangle, x plus 1, but x is 3, so it will be 3 plus 1, that is 4. Again area of the rectangle will be x plus 3 into x plus 1, that means 6 into 4, that means 24. Let us go to the next step. Here you can see, enter the value of, if we separately put the values of these by putting x equal to 3. Let us put separately, x square means 3 square, that is 9, and 4x means 4 into 3, because x is 3 here.
Got it.
So it will be 12. And this is x square plus 4x, x square is 3, 4x is 12, and plus 3. So it will be 24 total. Now you can observe these are separate parts of this polynomial, and together this forms a rectangle whose length is x plus 3 and whose width is x plus 1. So we have factorized, we have broken this polynomial like this graphically, you can see, and we have got two factors, it is length and breadth, which actually represent the sides of the rectangle, but at the same time these sides represent the factors of this polynomial. In this way students can learn other examples as well. This was our topic today, that how to factorize and how to get the visualization of this factorization.
Got it.
Now we will they can restart or they can go back to repeat all these steps. So we will go to the next session, this section, that is the Viva part of this simulation. This is the first question, it has 10 questions as you can see here, and there is a timer, it is checking the time in which how much time you can complete this quiz. So let us see, the first question is, factor the following polynomial by looking at the common factors. Here you can see we can factorize it. This is our polynomial is 3x square plus 9x. Okay, you can see 3 is here and 9 is here, so I can take 3 common from these two, and x square is x is 1x I can take. Here only x will remain, 1x will remain, 3 I have taken out, and here plus sign and 3 will remain here. Out of 9 I have taken 1 3 out and 1 is here, and x I have taken out. So you can see there is an option like this, 3x plus into x plus 3, we can put this and submit this, and this is the correct, saying this is the correct answer. We will go to the next question, factorize the polynomial, as we have already factored it earlier in the example when I was starting the session. So we got its factors as x plus 2 into x plus 3, as I can show you here. Earlier I have factorized it. So we will submit this, and it is saying it is a correct answer. Let us go to the next question. Factorize the polynomial. We will okay, we will let us factorize it, and then or suppose students give a wrong answer on this question. Okay, one question I will show you like this. Suppose this we have put and we will submit. It is a wrong question, it is saying it is a wrong, and it is giving explanation here, as you can see. So in this way it is giving an instant feedback as well, it will give the complete this feedback. In this way students can check all these questions and they can learn it again and again.
Absolutely. So this is another resource available on virtual lab that you can self-analyze yourself that what you have learned throughout the session and throughout the simulation. So thank you so much for this insightful session.
Thank you.
And thank you so much that we learned that how you can now how you can be on the virtual lab just through scanning a QR code, and the other thing that you have the now textbook section on Word on the Diksha portal. So this is all in our virtual lab session. Tomorrow once again we'll have the same session. We'll have virtual labs for you. So don't forget to join us tomorrow as well at 10 a.m. sharp. But before we leaving here, I just want to tell you what we have for you on this entire day on NCERT official. So at 11 a.m. we'll have a last session where we're going to talk about teaching learning materials at Samajik Chetna Kendra. At 12 p.m. we're going to talk about class 12th Hindi subject. The chapter number is 15 Shram Vibhajan or Jati Pratha. At 2 p.m. we'll take up grade 5th English. The chapter is chapter number 2 Gone with the Scooter part 1. At 2:30 p.m. we'll have grade 5th Hindi Adhyay 4 Sadken. At 3 p.m. we'll take up a grade 6th science. The chapter is mindful eating, a path to a healthy body part 1. At 3:30 p.m. we'll have grade 6th mathematics. The chapter is chapter number 2 lines and angles part 1. At from 4 to 5 p.m. this is our 1 hour webinar series, and 5 p.m. we're going to end our day with a Sahyog session where we're going to talk about coping, connecting and creating, building essential life skills in the age of comparison culture. With that, I want to thank our sign language interpreter as well, who is Dev Malik, who you can see just beside me on your screen in a box. Thank you so much, Dev, to be with us for this entire session. But here, me, Neef Goswami, signing off. All you need to take care of yourself, stay happy, stay healthy, and stay connecting with NCERT Official. Namaskar.